Team, available quantity is what drives the quantity available on e-commerce. Available quantity is driven by logic, so it takes into account the actual inventory available of an item if that item is in a pickable location. It subtracts any items that are currently in movement or in quantity or in quality hold areas, or if they're on the shipping dock, and it also subtracts from that quantity any items that are already on sales orders or pick tickets. And the other thing that it does is takes into consideration kits. So if an item is a kit, it will add to the actual on-hand quantity an amount of kits or that item that can be built based on the availability of all of the subcomponents for that kit. So that's the difference between available quantity and, say, on-hand quantity or warehouse quantity. With that said, available quantity is logic driven, and it is updated or reduced by triggers throughout the process. Occasionally things happen that are not part of that normal process. For example, inventory adjustments, renumbering an item, sometimes changing the components of a kit. These administrative activities that are not part of the normal order flow don't always update available quantity because that is an automated logic field. For that reason, we have a process to fix available quantity whenever it becomes in question. To do this, you can run that process by going to Navision, and first of all, you can check the item. You can say, okay, this is the item number. I'm going to copy that item number, and I see available quantity says 651, but warehouse quantity shows 0. So which one do I trust? That's when I would raise a flag and say, I better double check this. And to double check it, what I can do is I'll escape out. I'm still in inventory. I go to periodic activities, and I find a function that says repair available quantity item card field value. I'm going to click on that, and what I want to do is I want to make sure I input the part number into this field, and then click OK. If I do not input the part number in this field, it will run the process for every item in Navision, and it will literally freeze up all of Navision for all users until it's finished doing its job. So during the day you can run it for individual part numbers, but to do a full system sweep and update available quantity, it really needs to be done after hours when nobody's in the system. In this case, I'm going to run this process, and it just blipped and it's updated that quantity. I come back to that item and I say, okay, now it says 651, so it did have an adjustment. However, it didn't adjust to 0 like warehouse quantity shows. So this is an accurate number, 651, and the reason that it's 651 is because this item is a bill of material. So if I go to Item, Assembly List, Bill of Material, I can see this item has a component of 13308.06, and 13308.06 has 1794 available. So what available quantity did is it considered that inventory, but it only considered the amount of that inventory that is not already on other sales orders or in receiving processes or shipping processes. So it took 1794 and subtracted all other. It actually only includes the quantity that is in a pickable location that is not committed to another order. So that's what available quantity is. If you have questions, please let me know. Thank you.